Hello everyone. Okay, so today we're going to talk about step number 7. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about marketing. So there's so many ways of doing marketing that it will, if you did it, you could do it just not right and not be a writer, just do marketing. And this is the problem, that marketing is very important, that you have your strategy and your tactics. Well, this is my advice, how I have found it and how I experienced it, whilst the next author might tell you something else. But this is my advice. So there are so many things that you expected to do that sometimes it might overwhelm you and it might take up your time. So you have to think about where you are in the writing process. So for example, if you are going to do something that is going to give you a high volume of contacts and people talking to you on social media, you are not going to have time to write your stories and to write the sequels of your stories. So if you have a lot of books and you have a large client base, you might have a different marketing strategy to when you start out. And I'm talking to you who starts out, because what is worth doing in the beginning, because if you spend a lot of money and no one sees your books because you are not very known yet, then you might waste a lot of time putting these marketing tools together, and waste a lot of money, and it might not be worth it for you. So I, for example, can tell you that when I have done for example paid reviews and features on spotlights and things like that, it hasn't brought me many sales in the beginning. Now I have to talk about you being a completely brand new author. You get a little bit of activity, but if I would have known this, I probably wouldn't have paid for interviews or things in the beginning. Also, it obviously depends on how large platform this person have. But I have done guest posts, I have done small promotions and spotlight features, both free and payable, and it's been a lot of effort for not much return. Obviously, bearing in mind that the more you do and the more people get to know you, you grow with it. But so you have to weigh out where you are in your writing process, how much time you want to spend on other things. You might even be able to schedule your day if you got internet with you, for example, and you're commuting and you cannot write because of the noise and you can't concentrate, and you can then do marketing things at that point. Obviously, schedule around your time and use your time wisely. But if you have limited time, you can only write when the kids and all the family has gone to sleep at night, you have a day job, then maybe concentrate on writing so that you have a portfolio of up to 10 books before you spend any money and considerable amount of time on marketing. Now, if you have a lot of money to invest, or you have an investor and you want to push in your money, by all means. I'm not saying that marketing does not work and promotional sites does not work. I am just saying that if you have a limited budget or no budget at all and no time to write, and you only have one book or not even a book, then you might want to concentrate on one thing before you get consumed in all the social media and speaking to all the social media things before you continue. So if you then have time and you enjoy social to do your marketing, I have found that I get the best response by just being present on social media. That has been the where I get the most communication and gain the most people to my newsletters and traffic to my website. So I put my books out on different promotional Facebook sites, and I get comments, I comment back, I comment on other people's work, I talk to other people what they are doing, I ask them questions, not questions I'm interested in. You have to be honest, because if you're just doing it to gain something back, people will realize and they will know, and they want then it's not going to be a very organic growth or a very nice relationship. So if you do fancy someone else's work, you've read the book, or you think they have a great cover, or an honest opinion, you can give an honest opinion to someone, and you normally get some feedback back, and that's how you sort of grow your relationship, and you get people maybe sharing your work and liking your things, and you get more traffic that way. So it's a mutual exchange of marketing with other authors, and just basically doing what you love, reading about other people's books, reading books, communicating with other authors, learning about their experience. But be on the sites, look at things, comment on what interests you. If you look at YouTube, I have chosen 5 or 6 bloggers that I like to follow, and I follow their work, I look at it, I comment sometimes I don't always get the chance to comment, but I do try to like their work, and I watch their tips and tricks, and sometimes I make some few comments, and it's nice to see that they comment back, and that's the best response I've had with marketing. Then there are other sites like BookBub, where you can pay. You've got Amazon, where you can pay for the clicks. Amazon, I believe I had about 50,000 impressions, a few thousand clicks, and a few books sold. But it wasn't worth my while, I think, to set up the promotion, to find all the keywords. I think I had about 500 keywords in an Excel sheet that I uploaded, because if you want to do an Amazon advertisement, there are a lot of different tutorials on how to do it. There is KDP Rocket, which is a tool for you to get keywords, but I think you have to pay for it. But there are help on how to set up an Amazon advertisement. Let's see if I'll do a video later. I'm not sure if I'll get the time, but have a look if you want to do it. I found that I probably need to wait a little bit longer in my writing career till I have a few more books and a few more readers on my reading lists to find that it's worthwhile my time. I haven't tried out Facebook advertisement yet as well, because I thought it might just be the same as marketing with Amazon. I just need to wait a little bit more in my writing career for it to be the best use of my time. As I said, if you have a lot of money to spend and you have a lot of time, go for it. Other people say that it's fantastic. I find that for a beginner, where I don't have a much audience, maybe it just needed to be that my book needed to be targeted to another market. I'm not sure, but I find that for the little response I had from it, I got better response at just being present on social media, on Twitter and things like that. So that's I try to find the free book reviewers as well. That's been very helpful. I've done a few. They are very great. I find though that I don't know how much benefit I get from it, considering to find them, to contact them, and to organize this takes a lot of time. I don't know how much it's worth doing it. Considering I don't know how many people read my review nowadays, because if you don't have a lot of readers, not many people look at the reviews. I don't know how much it's going to be worth. Although you have to get this in a right balance, in a right mix, because if you do a lot of things on social media and you are present and then people look at your stuff, you would want to have a few reviews to show off your work. So it's all about a balance and how you do it. I will link a few free reviews pages below so that you can have a look, and it might save you a bit of time so that you don't have to look for them yourself if you want to use them. If you can get your book into one of those free Profilic Works pages, obviously that would be amazing. Now they choose what they want to feature, so I believe that maybe it's going to be hard to get on there. I don't know, but you can always have a look. It's all about how many copies you share or something like that they put you on. I also went into BookBuck, but they also chose what they sent out and you just sort of got on there as a reader. I'm not sure if that was the right move for me. And there's a lot of promotional sites. Now have a look before you submit your work everywhere. Have a look to see how much audience they have, how much people respond, because they might market themselves as a big great marketing service, and then they might not have actually many subscribers, and you might not get your money's worth. So if you are a complete brand new author, a writer, and you have just listened to my other advice and started your writing career, I would say the best tips for you right now would be to just be present on social media, to talk to other authors, get your name known. This is a personal choice. If that doesn't work for you and you would like to do it differently, please, have you have any other experience, leave a comment in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button if you like to see more videos like this, and see any of my other content as well. And as always, I wish you a very good day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!